Now that we know how to send prints to our Origin One printer, let's take a look at a few other features and tools of GrabCAD that are good to know. As I'm working with my printers, sometimes there are settings you may want to adjust. If I select my printer from my printer list, and you select the printer details, the gear icon, you are able to see a few of those details and go to settings and note your IP address, your current LED current, and your project area max time. Fume extraction units, if you have that hooked up, can be turned on and off from this point. Changes do take effect immediately when they are adjusted. You can check the queue of your printer there as well. You can also go over on the left-hand side to look at the schedule of your prints. After a print has finished, it will simply stack up here in the queue. It's ready to print at any time. It doesn't necessarily mean that is printing next. You can also check the printer history, looking at specific printers and what you have printed, and checking the stats from those prints, as well as downloading that history as an Excel file. I can also look at my material settings on the materials library, expanding those, and I can select a material to look more closely at its settings. I can also, in here, in the materials library, choose to create a new collection and start new materials. If I'm an OpenAM for P3 user, you are able to go ahead and create those and edit as you need it. You can also take a validated material such as an ST45 and choose to copy those settings to make as a base for a new material that you want to create. Some users prefer to print with a PNG stack. Let's take a look at how to do that. We're going to start a new project, and when importing a PNG stack, it's best to name your tray and set your materials and printer prior to importing the PNG zipped folder. I selected ST45 and I have the correct printer selected as well. Let's bring in our zipped folder now. We're going to go to File and choose Import Slice Stack. It's important to note that the zipped folder that's being selected has the files, the stacks, are PNGs, named slice, starting at 001. Most PNG stacks will not show a thumbnail. If you would like a thumbnail to show up on the printer when printing, you can make your own and name it thumbnail, making sure it's a JPEG file. Set that in the folder, make sure that it is zipped. Now when I select my PNG stack zipped folder and choose open, it will tell me if it has successfully or unsuccessfully uploaded. Here I can see that this one is correctly loaded. It does say a tray preview is not available, which is normal. I won't see that preview here. When I select print, I may not see a first layer preview. This would be a good print to keep an eye on, and I can hit send to send that job.